today I woke up in a pool of my own blood, so that's good. Probably one reason I was so pissed off yesterday. Gym time, I think today, I don't know, my mind space is not the best. I just still don't really feel like filming myself doing makeup and stuff, you know. I think what I'm going to do is edit and then do some tidying up, and hopefully tomorrow I will feel more positive, you know. But don't worry, I have not forgotten about the mail. Even got some more mail just now, so we're gonna do a little unboxing together in my vlog today as well, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Now I'm stressed again. It's never ending. Freaking got home and we like put our parcels inside. Usually we put them straight in the spare room because of this exact reason, but sometimes you let your guard down because, you know, usually people don't send you chocolate. Usually, like, it happens once in a blue moon around certain times of the year, but this PR company sent me chocolate and Louie got into it. I have no idea what's inside. I can't get a hold of anyone. I'm panicking, like, because if this was like 90% cacao chocolate or some shit like that, like organic stuff, and Louie's eaten it, and I'm so panicky because I don't know how much he's had. I don't know what was in it. Why did I not just put the parcels in the spare room? I feel like every day there's just something to stress me out right now, and I feel like my problems are so small compared to everyone else's, but I'm just like very overwhelmed. Also, to do with the builder, people are like, well, you never go for the lowest quote. But the thing is, like, this guy is the one that was actually recommended to us by someone that was helping us with our other house stuff that was a local in the area. She recommended him. So like when you're getting quotes from multiple builders and the one that was recommended to you happens to be the cheapest, like, that's why we weren't so confused. And like we said, Hamish checked so many times with him, like, you know, like, yours is actually significantly cheaper than these other people. He's like, yep, that's just what it is. Like, that's like what I think it's going to cost, blah blah blah. Hamish to call the PR company, and it sounds like it was a small handful of chocolate coffee beans, so hopefully that's okay. Although, wait, I think coffee's really bad. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to take him to the vet. I don't want to risk it. So we have to take him to the vet to make them both vomit, because of course I don't know if it was just Louie or if Zeus got some too. I know Louie was guilty though, he ran straight outside. So I'm gonna get them ready for the vet. Hamish is on his way back and we're going straight there. I will shower later, I will work later. Their health's obviously the most important, and I don't know, like, we're getting a photo of how many they were, but I literally searched online and then we called the vet for advice, and like online and the vet both said like it only takes a little bit of like unused coffee grounds or coffee beans or coffee powder that could potentially kill a small dog. And it's got chocolate on it, and it's my own fault for not putting the package in a spare room, but like I said, you start letting your guard down because you just do. You get chocolate in once in a blue moon, like, and it's usually like Valentine's Day or Christmas. It's not their fault, it's not the PR company's fault, it's not the brand's fault. It's just fucking shit that it's happened. Like, it's not really anyone's fault but my own, I guess. So Hamish should be here in a couple minutes. I've got to go put their leads on. So that was devastating. We went to the vet and they injected them with this stuff that basically makes them vomit, and they both vomited literally like 10 times. They are so tired, panting, puffing. Zeus kept spewing up even in the car, even though we waited ages. He spewed up on the couch. It was just really, really sad to watch, but at least they're gonna be okay. And I just feel so horrible because they don't know that it's like okay, you know, like they're in pain and sick and they don't feel good, and they don't know that we're doing it to help them. And it's like, Louie didn't know that he wasn't supposed to do that. We did, but didn't, you know, he's a dog, he doesn't know. And like, Hamish was like, it's my fault, I should have put it straight in the spare room when I got it in. And I was like, well, I should have put it in the spare room when I went to the gym. Like, it's not really anyone's fault, it's not the PR company's fault, like, they don't know. Like, most people would open a package as soon as it arrives at the house, like, unlike me where I kind of have to like take time out of my day to do that. And then we went to like wash all the stuff, like we had towels and stuff, we need to wash them because they have dog spew all over them, and I went to get the sheets out of the friggin' washing machine, and like one of the friggin', I don't even know how, but like this thing ripped. Like, I just feel like, and like there's stains all over the friggin', I can't get them out. I use stain remover and stuff, like I just feel like today is against me. I feel sick, like my stomach hurts from my period. I don't know where this freaking period came from. It's like a few days early. Like, I was not expecting it. Usually my body is like clockwork in terms of like the night before I start feeling dodgy, and I usually start off very, very light. Whereas this time it's like I had no warning, I had no like headaches, I had no cramps or anything. Literally just woke up and was explosive. Like, it's fucked. I don't even have like the motivation to fucking shower right now. Like, I just feel so dramatic. Like, there's worse shit happening in this world right now, but I just can't seem to get over myself. Like, it's just piling up on me and it's just exhausting. There's so much on my mind and so much work to do, and I just can't get over myself. And then I'm like, oh my god, I've got so much work to do. Like, all this stuff happens today. I just don't feel well. I feel emotional. Like, obviously this is my period talking. Like, I'm trying to edit and I can't even like concentrate, but I don't have content ready for you guys, and I'm just so overwhelmed. And I want to open packages for you guys, but I'm just miserable. Like, ever since the attacks on Friday, like, I was already stressed before that and a little bit like iffy, but like, I feel like now since the terrorism attacks, it's just been like more and more and more shit, and I just constantly feel like low and run down anyway. And like, I don't know, I started taking my Altroxin again this morning, so hopefully that makes a difference too. And I've been eating all my keto meals and everything, because I know that's like so far the best thing I've found to help me with just myself. So hopefully by the time my period goes and the Altroxin kicks in, which is for my thyroid, hopefully I'll just feel the same again. I'm just over it. Louie looks so sad. He's so tired. And Zeus is at the front door. They just keep spewing and spewing and spewing. I wanted to clean today. I wanted to get my... Look at him panting. I'm sorry, honey. It's not your fault. And Zeus barely had any in his system. Mostly Louie had the coffee beans in his system by looking at the spew. But like, obviously I didn't want to just risk it and be like, oh, just, you know, just make Louie spew. Like, I'm sorry. It's just one of those fucking days, guys. Or like weeks, months, I don't know. I'm just boiling some eggs, because it's the only thing I've got the energy to make right now. I just can't be bothered. I'm just gonna have some boiled eggs. Sometimes I feel bad because like my vlogs, I know like people come to these for an escape. Like, people say it all the time, like it's a happy place usually, but this is just real life right now. Like, I'm just struggling to be positive. And like, because I just feel so shit, I've got like no motivation and energy to actually film like makeup videos right now. And even though that's like what makes me so happy and makes me, I'm passionate about it, but it's like it barely ever gets to this point. But I'm at that point where I'm just like, I just can't right now. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I think I'm gonna try and open some mail after I have my eggs and calm down a little bit and breathe. Oh, I've got the worst allergies in the world or something. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully we can do some mail soon, and I might just end the vlog there because I just need to chill. Louie's like resting. I know he wants to come be nosy at the packages. Come here. It's okay. He's sad. You tired, darling? Good on ya. But the packaging looks so pretty. So inside we have a foaming deep cleanser with essential lemon oil, New Zealand, which is for deep pore cleansing, peeling dead skin cells, brightening, refreshing, even texture. I feel like it looks like a candle box or something. It's such stunning packaging on the inside. Oh, it's really pretty packaging on the inside too. I've never tried this brand, so let me know what you guys think. And then they've also sent me a hydrating toner with rose essential oil and brightening cream with rose essential oil. So yeah, that's what is in that one. Do you really want to play right now? It's obviously feeling better. Next up, I have a bunch of stuff here from Colourpop. This is the, I don't know what collection of the season. It's Sweet Talk palette, New Luxe lipsticks, jelly eyeshadows, and Super Shock blushes. Hop off. I just smashed myself in the face. The packaging is gorgeous. Like, love the look of it. I'll probably give these away. I just don't reach for them, but there's a bunch of blushes. Pretty. I'm definitely going to try the new Jelly Matte shadows. I tried one of them in a tutorial with you guys and loved it. So there's some new shades, and there's some lipsticks as well. So they all look like really pretty, like bold shades, like reds and oranges and stuff. So it looks like this Sweet Talk pressed powder palette, and the inside looks like this. It looks so pretty. I love eyeshadows from Colourpop, as you guys know. So these look so pretty. They're like real chunky, like the Huda Beauty ones. Like chunky glittery shimmers. So yeah, that'll be fun to play with. So we have something from Ole Henriksen. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. So excited to be trying some of this stuff. So they sent the dark spot toner glow Duo, I don't know, and then this is the Banana Bright face primer, vitamin C and banana inspired sorry guys powder inspired pigments. So I'll for sure be trying that. I'm so excited. So we have some stuff from Marc Jacobs. So there's this little tube here with a primer, lash primer, and then the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara, which you know I love that. So I'm excited to try the primer. I don't typically love white primers, but there is one from Colourpop which is really good. Showed it in a live stream a little while ago. Some of you guys might remember. So it'll be good to see how that compares. Ooh, they've all fallen out, but there's a bunch of eyeliners in here, like pink, blue, purple, red, which is fun. And then an eyeshadow palette, which looks like cool tones. Ooh, yeah, that's so pretty. Look, I love the look of those colors. Like, actually something I'm excited about. I'm loving cool tones lately. Why are my shoes lying around the whole house, Louie? Every morning it's a challenge to find a pair of sneakers because there's always like one missing. I'm just opening this package. It's from Neve and Sloan, which is where it's like my favorite ring company. This is not sponsored, not gifted. Like, this package is gifted, but what I'm saying here is, like, you guys, if you watched my engagement video, you know that's where Hamish got my ring made. It's not a gifted ring or anything, like Hamish bought it and everything, but I don't know, let's see what it says. Like, this has been my dream ring place for my entire friggin', like, for years. Like, I love them. I follow them on Instagram and stuff. Congratulations, Shannon, Hamish, Rachel, Sloan. It's so nice. And inside, Moet champagne. It's so lovely. Oh, it's so nice. Very excited about the engagement, of course. Very excited. Love my ring. If you're watching, just need to get it resized a bit smaller, which is definitely on the to-do list because I don't want it to fall off and lose it or anything, but I'm obsessed with wearing it. I think I might have to wear one of my little Pandora rings on this finger while I get it resized because I feel naked when I don't wear it now. Kylie Cosmetics has sent something here. It looks like, oh, their new single eyeshadows, so I'll be trying them out. I'll organize those into a Z palette when I get a chance. I'm really excited to try them. You know me, like, I seem to love some of the eyeshadows and I seem to hate some of the eyeshadows by Kylie, so it'll be really interesting to see how I go. Shan, we hope you enjoy trying some of our latest launches. Love Beauty Back. We've got like a new nude palette. What else? And a bright 42 color palette. Hello baby. What you want. And I've also sent some multi-use highlighters, and yes, I'm still reusing all of the bubble wrap at Expo Beauty every time I get bubble wrap from a company, so like there's only ever just a little bit of plastic left over and the rest I can recycle. And the last one I'm going to open up for today, I have a couple more in the bedroom, but yeah, I might just wait till I'm in a better mood. Oh, you're feeling better, aren't you? That's good. The last package we have here is from Loving Tan. New, something special inside. So it says Shannon's Guide to the New Deluxe Gradual Tan. Oh, it's like a gradual tanning moisturizer. That's really cool. I've actually been trying one from a different brand. What brand is it? I feel like Moroccan Tan or something maybe. Anyway, this is a natural olive color enriched with antioxidants and buildable for daily use. So yeah, there's dark, medium, and light, which is kind of cool. So I'll have to give those a go at some stage soon as well. Thank you so much, Vivo, for the kind card and gift, engagement card. So lovely. Dinner was a little bit delayed. It's almost 10 o'clock. Explain soon.
So awesome, and you're just like so high energy and you're great. If Mick and I were getting along, I think it would be a lot easier for us.
Hey guys, I'm just adding this in before I end the vlog. The vlog will end after this portion, but basically last night, Hamish got home. I was cooking dinner, he came over from the gym, so it must have been about 6:30, probably about 6, and he noticed Louie was walking around funny outside, came inside, he was cuddling him, Louie was being funny, and then Zeus like barked, and Louie just sprung into the air, started having a seizure, and I caught him somehow. I don't know how, I must have just, I don't know, it was weird. Obviously just instinct caught in, and I just grabbed him. So he didn't hurt himself and snap a leg or anything, and he was having a seizure. I just held him close to me like he likes to be held, and he was like pushing and like being all funny and couldn't, like he was moving his head side to side, couldn't focus his eyes, and then he kind of snapped out of it. But then Hamish walked off to go get his phone to call the vet, came back in, and Louie's eyes just started watering. It looked like something out of a horror movie, like they just started like flooding. And he had the biggest seizure of his life. His entire hands were curled like this in front of his face, and he like was like a little robot. It was awful. I was freaking out. Hamish was just like, go get in the car, and he called the emergency vet, and he was like, we're on our way. Got to the vet, he stopped by then obviously. It probably lasted 1 or 2 minutes. I know it's hard to like actually figure out how long something like that is. Told them about what happened earlier that day. They said it could be related, it could not, since he has had seizures in the past. Who knows? No one knows, but they were very worried that the coffee had triggered a seizure. We were there for hours until like 9 something. They gave us activated charcoal to try to suck out any extra toxins out of his kidneys. When he spewed up the coffee beans, like he spewed them up, so I'm sure most of it got out of his system, but maybe there's a little bit more. Maybe it was a coincidence just from the trauma. He had a seizure, who knows, like we don't really know. But he didn't have a seizure overnight, which was the bit the vet was the most worried about. We had the option to keep him in the vets overnight or take him home with medication that would have to put up his bum, squirted in there. They gave us like 2 doses of it in case he had a huge seizure again, so we had enough time to bring him back in. or else, yeah, leave him there. But they had like 4 other emergencies come in while we were there, which is horrible, like all these other dogs and stuff. They were already very busy, and I was just kind of like by then Louie was fine, like looking, and I was just like, hopefully he's okay. Me and Hamish like talked about it for like friggin' 10 minutes, didn't know what the right decision was, to bring him home or leave him at the vet's. But we decided to bring him home and just watch him ourselves, so we did that, and it was okay. Like, he got through the night, he's fine. This morning he seems normal. I just thought if we left him there it might cause him a lot more stress. I don't know if that was going to trigger any seizures. She said it's unlikely, but it could happen. I don't know, I just know how Louie is. You guys know he's so friggin' precious. He sleeps in a human's bed every night. Like, he was already feeling like shit, and I just didn't want to like push him over the edge, and I just felt so bad for him already because he just had the worst day of his freaking life. But it all worked out, thankfully. I was so scared I was making the wrong decision and he's just gonna have this massive seizure and die or something. But yeah, he didn't have any. He's currently lying down in the sun on his pillow as normal, but he's got another vet visit at like 11 or so. So I'll update you guys on what happens later on. Thankfully he's alive. It was awful. Hamish, that was the first seizure Hamish has seen, because last time it was just me. And Hamish was terrified as well. He was like, I thought he was gonna die. Like, I don't know. Yeah, scary. But here he is, my little good dog. Hey darling, you show everyone that you're just good. You're a big strong boy. Yes. And today's gonna be a much better day, even though you have to go back to the vet one more time. Hey. So yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow and hopefully have a much more positive vlog for you guys to watch. I'm sorry, it just seems to be one of those times where it's one thing after another. You know, the builder, the beach house, and my keys, and obviously not affecting me directly. Oh my god, I can't even function. Terrorist attack, which is awful, and I still have that on my mind every single day. It's really not been a good, you know, time for New Zealand and then personally as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a better day today, isn't it? We'll make sure. Yes.